You don't want to sit me in boo. You're gonna talk through the whole damn thing.
This is so ghetto.
Welcome to the Be Real Group podcast. My name is Arshawn Wade, aka the Angry Nerve. We got Tanila and Coy. I don't know
Where's
what their
Coy?
handles are gonna be.
Where's Coy?
Today is Anonymous Wednesday, where Coy is gonna read a letter from one of our group. Who do you call them?
Members.
One of our group members, and we're going to chime in on it and give our 2 cents and very, very particular views. Coy, turn it over to you.
All right, y'all. Hey, okay, this one right here is really personal. So I'm gonna read it like it's written, not like I would say it, but it's coming from a member. So here we go. Okay, so me and my wife, man, this shit crazy. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I used to be out there when she was just my girl. I mean, I put her through a lot. I wanted my girl, but I couldn't shake the itch of other bitches. So I fucked up a lot. We got married and agreed to have an open marriage. She said I can have my cheat days. I know some couples do that, but check this out. After we got married, I was not feeling the streets like that no more. But since we agreed, I was like, cool. If you fuck, use a rubber. Tell me why this bitch thinks she bacon and it might not be mine. Oh my goodness. Man, my head fucked all the way up. I mean, I don't even want no other bitch, but shit, I don't know if I should stay or leave after this shit because she put me in the way of fire. I need to know what to do, please. Y'all want me to keep going? No reactions? Y'all got to be reacting in between and everything. Come on now.
Run, nigga. I swear to God, it's time for you to go. Let me be the first one to say I was going to be a gentleman and let ladies go first. But since this sounds like a man, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of male advice before the ladies jump in there. Listen, man, that pussy belonged to the game, brother. She been out here fucking niggas. She been fucking niggas. That's the only way. A girl that believes in monogamy ain't about that open relationship shit. Especially if you got a history. You said you was in the streets. You was running the streets before y'all got married. And when y'all got married, she said, hey, why don't we open this marriage up? Oh, man, your spidey senses was way down, nigga. You got to have his antennas. Look, they got a ping, ping, ping. The first thing that came into my mind was, oh, she been fucking this guy, and she's trying to get a permission slip to continue fucking him through the course of their marriage.
I'm telling, but wait, there's more. There's more, y'all.
All right, Billy Mae, let us know.
She done let this dude jizzle in her. Oh man.
Wait, look though. He said, okay, but they need to know the whole story. Our agreement was not okay. I guess he's saying not raw, nothing. And we need to know who we fucking with. I didn't even know she was effing nobody but me. We've been married for 7 years and not one pregnancy. So I was like, okay. He was like, I'm mad as fuck. She been let that man nut all up in him. Did you just say that, Arshawn? He said his head was fucked all the way up. I thought I knew this bitch. You know what? I'm going to get the advice from the group before I go choke her ass. For real.
Don't do it. Whatever you do, don't lay hands. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tanila.
You know what? But the nigga agreed to be in a polyamorous relationship. Now, was she wrong in the sense that she didn't tell him that she was letting other niggas shoot the camp up? Hell yeah. But you know what? At the end of the day, this nigga just gotta accept the fact that she been fucking other niggas. Why would she propose that and not act on it? Especially given her history.
Well, I mean, he didn't say nothing about her history. He said he used to mess around on her. Before they got married.
That's hood booty. That is hood booty. Whenever you get
so when they got married, he decided to reel it back on in. So he
so what happened was,
what made him repent though? What made him repent?
No, here's the thing. Check this out.
Something don't
This
sound right to me.
check this out. Check this out. I'm gonna tell you, this happens a lot. This happens a lot, especially in relationships. People go through their phases when they go through their phases. See, he went through his whole phase when it was benign because they were just going together. Her whole phase apparently activated after they got married. If see, because everything that I had to say about she been fucking niggas, let's just say I'm wrong. Let's just say I'm wrong. Me and Tanila are silly. We don't know nothing. We're wrong. We believe this innocent heifer decided to have an open relationship because she was like, I don't want you running out there lying and cheating. We'll have an open relationship. And she did, I happenstance, meet a guy that she wanted to get down with. And she did. Oh, she just activated her whole phase. Let's just say for the sake of arguments that she just now activated her whole phase. Well, here's the thing, homie. You have to accept that the same way she accepted you during your whole phase. You know what I'm saying? You got to ride with that.
These are the facts that he's not ready to own up to because, you know, he did his shit and he probably still doing his shit. He just ain't shoot the goose, so he ain't got caught. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I can't agree with both of y'all. I'm gonna have to disagree with y'all.
I don't believe the nigga.
Even if she just started, okay, let's say she just started. Let's just think of that.
Hey, hold on.
Why do you feel the need to keep it from him if y'all agreed on something that's open? Y'all agreed to tell each other and everything.
Facts.
So why you keeping it away from him?
Facts.
So apparently you've been out there sneaking around. Like you've been doing this and he didn't know it.
But check this out, Corey. We don't want to demonize her because at least she told him. She didn't have to tell him. You know, it's a lot of people running around out here find out, like I said, after they need a spleen, that their father is not compatible. You know what I'm saying? So
after they need a damn kidney.
At least she told him, you know, she gets some credibility for that. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of girls running around here, you know, with a dark-skinned man and a light-skinned baby.
You know what? But
well, maybe she biracial. Hell.
Hey, but what I want to know is, what was she thinking?
I be looking at my son because he a little light shit.
Listen.
Yo,
what I want to know is,
I be side-eyeing him. I be like,
what was she thinking? How could she just go out there irresponsibly? First of all, if you're going to betray your partner's trust, at least do it at the best way you know how to.
What's the best way to hoe, Tanila?
The best way.
She should have been messing with an elderly man.
That's what I'm saying. Listen,
you know what I mean?
The best way to be a hoe is, first of all, don't get pregnant. That is the number one rule in being a hoe. Don't get pregnant. Don't get nobody pregnant. This bitch out.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask y'all this then.
This bitch out here getting pregnant, letting niggas.
But hold on, who doesn't use condoms? People in long-term relationships, right? So apparently,
and that's my thoughts.
Been fucking around with this dude, like
you know, playing devil's advocate, like somebody in the group said, "What if the condom broke?" I've been in that situation.
You know when the condom break,
man.
You know when the condom break.
Come on, man. Come on.
Be real.
Let's be real right now. We know she was fucking wrong. We know she was doing it unsafe.
I believe
she went out there. She risked it all for that nigga. She's in love.
She went to Las Vegas and threw the crap dice. She rolled the dice, did it, man. Damn.
That bitch is in love with a nigga. If you willing to risk getting pregnant and having your husband find out you in love with somebody, because love will make
facts.
That's
you got a point.
Facts.
That's what's wrong with the
bitch. She done let the nigga jizzle in her. She wanted to feel those feelings, that squishy, you know, and she let the man go all the way. Now, to me, I'm like, damn, you were that irresponsible. You didn't take the morning after pill. You know,
listen, hold on now. That morning after pill
You didn't go take a vinegar bath or nothing.
She didn't even go to Chicago, my nigga. She didn't go to Chicago. She didn't take a plan B.
I'm telling you, because that morning after don't work for everybody.
Right.
Okay, now check this out.
Leave little Milo in Chicago.
Here go the cold lick. Here go the cold lick. They married. It turned out to be the other nigga's baby. He has to pay child support. He has
So they winning then.
care
They
of that
winning then.
baby.
If the
Yeah,
other
they
dude,
winning
if
because I got
it's
a
the other
nagging
dude, baby,
suspicion
they
that
winning.
nigga's a bum. You see,
Ooh.
men, let me tell you something. When we find out that another nigga got that yoni about you, automatically our mind's like, oh, this nigga got King Kong dick, man. This nigga is an NBA player and he got millions of dollars. He drives a Phantom. Oh, it's the best. Man, this motherfucker got a bus pass and about 6 outfits to his goddamn name. They never cheat with like a. See, we always think they cheat up. Bitches cheat down. They gotta be a nigga.
Well, I mean, the niggas that's bomb niggas, according to a member that posted something, that's the nigga that ain't got shit. The nigga that ain't got shit is the nigga that's laying pipe.
I heard that.
Hey.
That poverty dick.
That poverty dick. Straight
struggle swipe.
Hey, hey, but let me say something about on behalf of the whole delegation. That bitch ain't no hoe. Cause a hoe is smart.
No, that's a
Yeah.
dumb bitch.
That's a dumb bitch. That is
Yeah,
not
because
a
you
hoe.
one of the
gotta
smartest
agree with
hoes
you
I
right there,
know.
Tanita. Hello.
Hello, operator. Are you there?
Mr. Telephone Man.
Mama, there go that man.
Man. Shit. I
Well,
can't
so
believe.
he wanna,
My heart goes out to her because man, she got caught up, man. I mean, this brother, and I blame him. I blame Jody a little bit too because you was over there long stroking for her to get that relaxed, where you'd have let her shoot up the club, you know.
Hey.
So.
But see, I mean, do y'all really believe Jody ain't been doing shit? Let's just call him Jody. His name ain't Jody, so don't start looking in the group under members to see who Jody.
We know
His
who this
name
nigga
ain't
is.
Jody. We just calling him Jody. Do y'all really think Jody really wasn't doing stuff? He say he wasn't. I don't think he owe us a lie.
That's a goddamn lie.
You
I
think he'll
believe
lie?
that the only faithful men are handicapped or elderly.
Even the handicap was stroking, poking and stroking.
You have a functioning penis. It is you are hard pressed to be faithful to a woman. Yeah.
What makes it so hard?
That's just being honest.
Hey,
so, what makes it so hard?
Yeah.
Nature.
Shit, this motherfucker standing up. You haven't ever seen him up. Boom, 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 boom. Man, it's
that heartbeat.
Happen, baby.
That heartbeat down yonder.
Hey.
And it's not us. It's not our fault. It's God. God did this.
You know what? But you know what? I agree with Arshawn. Like that man just trying to paint the picture to make it seem like, this is a really cruel world and she's a really cruel bitch. Nigga, come on. Yeah. He's a hoe. He's a hoe. He's not a dumb bitch. He's a hoe because he ain't got nobody pregnant yet.
Okay, but hold on. He did stress that we've been married for 7 years.
That don't mean
and not one pregnancy. So is he really mad because the other dude got her pregnant?
Oh, that's what he's salty about.
Let's be real. Let's be real.
Maybe
that's what he's salty about.
Get her pregnant.
You ain't got pregnant and all this time. If they're married 7 years, you ain't using protection if you're married.
Exactly.
So he like, I've been beating that thing down, and now old Slewfoot come out the woodworks, and you're pregnant.
Wow.
Ain't that so?
I think there's something to that.
But
we want to hear from our members. So.
But he needs to understand. I used to tell my little brother this because my little brother's the kind of cat who had 2 families. Technically he had 2 families.
So he Nigerian?
No. But I would tell him all the time, hey man, play the game. If you're gonna play the game, you gotta understand. One of these days somebody gonna run up in that girl and put dick on her, and you can't be mad because you out here fucking hoes doing your thing. Eventually, she is gonna run into a guy that she is willing to take that chance with. The chance of possibly losing you. Well, shoot, this dude kind of cute, man, and he got a nice car, and he liked me, and boom, next thing you know, he knocked her down. So. And lo and behold, several years go by, boom, and that happened. The one that he liked the most ended up getting knocked down by, Dexter St. Jock. Some nigga he said had something on him like this here. He was heartbroken.
Wow.
So that's the thing. If you don't have the heart to play the game, then you should stay out of that situation. If you got them pin bones in your body and you got a thug type heart, then hey, more power to you. But I think honesty is the best thing, because homie probably wasn't keeping it a thou wow with her when he was running the streets like he said he was. And that's probably why she didn't feel like she could keep it a buck with him when she decided to get her
Mm,
swerve on. So that's my take on the whole
that makes a lot of
if
sense.
if
I mean,
if more people, like, let's be real, if more people just embrace the game instead of run from it, nobody would get hurt, nobody would have to hide anything. We're all humans, but we have animalistic tendencies that are very primal. We want to act on our impulses naturally, and they are both restricting themselves due to legality, literally a legal document, and taxes and other shit that goes along with marriage. So if they had just been honest and transparent at the get-go with what they expected from each other and stop putting restrictions on their fucking human, then there would be no fucking problems. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to. I'm trying to understand what kept her from sharing this guy with
He might
him.
be he's probably like the possessive type. He might be insecure.
insecurity comes with penis.
There's some apprehension there, because she might feel like that, like, okay, we are in an open relationship, but I can't share this because even though he says he's okay with it, he's really not okay with it. You know what I'm saying? You can sense that and perceive that. So she thought, I don't
Let me
really
tell
have
you
to
this.
tell him.
Let me tell you this, and it's so difficult to do, because everything you just said a minute ago, Tanila, is so right. If we could do that, but it's so difficult. The only time I saw it was in a movie, and I tipped my hat to him because you remember the movie Baby Boy? When Jody was like, "Look, I fuck other women from time to time. I love you. You don't want to be probably gonna be my wife, but I fuck other women. That's the situation." And if niggas could do that, and if women could accept that. And notice I said if men could say that and women could accept that, because if a bitch said that to one of us, we go, oh,
yeah, the double standard.
What make y'all think like that though? What happens inside of a man when he knows his woman is allowing another man to poke and stroke? What happens? I mean, I don't understand, because for us as a woman, we're like, okay, well, you're gonna do it anyway. It's part of your nature. You can't get away from that. I mean, some women ain't there yet, but it's like you can't get away from that. So I'm open to that. But as far as I'm concerned, why do you feel a certain way when I say, well, I'm going to do it too? What happens?
Piggybacking off of Tanila, when she was making a point about primal instincts and things like that, because men, at our worst, men kill each other. Men, go back to the caveman times. Who did women want? The alpha male, the guy who could protect. And you come over here, nigga, I'm gonna bust your head. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave Betty alone. You know what I'm saying? You can't look at Betty. You can't talk to Betty. You know, and it's just like that. It's an instinctual
thing. But again, why?
Let me tell you something. You think women are catty? If you think women are catty, see what happens when a really nice looking guy comes around the family function, everybody there with their wives, and whoever this nice looking guy is, whoever he came with, watch how all the brothers look. Look at this nigga right, Rico Suave head ass nigga.
But my
just as bad as women, the same way y'all see a beautiful woman, like, look at this bitch.
Okay, but then we gotta look at it from just like a societal and evolutionary standpoint, because we do know that people or all animals evolve, whether it's like hormonally, biologically, or whatever, so like we're talking about primal instincts or primal behavior, but that's like tens of thousands of years ago. Certainly by this point we've evolved we've evolved past those tendencies. So what I don't get is why women are able to accept their man fucking other women, but men can't accept that. Is it insecurity?
Because women are the greatest creations on the face of the earth. It's just that way. The institution of womanhood is so complex and it's so strong and powerful that, you really can't answer that question. Women,
I think you can.
It's like
I really think
because
it
I guess you
down
can.
to insecurity.
It's just ugly.
It boils down
because
to
men are petty.
because No,
Because
men
you can
think
fuck
that.
50
No.
bitches.
No, 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 no,
And if
no.
your girl fuck
Look,
one guy, man,
it's
that nigga is dead.
But
but
You know
it's
what I mean? And she
most
might be
likely your
too.
girl has
She
had
might
a
get
guy
beat up
before
too.
you.
yeah.
So
See, we don't have that
how
logic.
does
We don't have that logic.
Well, you're not operating off of logic because most men would say that, oh, well, this my woman fucked some other guy, so she's gonna leave me or she loves me less. You know what I'm saying? And
Correct.
that's not the case.
Correct.
That's insecurity. You're insecure in the relationship, and you're insecure in your own sense of self-worth
I
and
agree
how you
100%.
perceive your value. So like, but why is that the American man? Is that the Chinese man? Like, where does this
No,
occur
no.
most commonly?
that's every
Because
man.
because
Every
they kill
man,
bitches over there.
they kill them.
If they get down
kill a
wrong over
bitch.
there, they'll kill a bitch. I think that the
COVID-19.
American man emotionally and societally is more evolved than any other man on the maybe the European, like the Europeans, maybe they're a little more emotionally and socially advanced than we are. But those other, like those Middle Eastern countries and Africans, oh, they'll bust
Yeah.
Yeah, they
upside
chop
the
your
head.
heads off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like my daddy said, they love hard.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna kill you, then kill
Oh my God.
My goodness, who did you give
Fuck
the
up,
pussy
bitch.
to?
Shut
You
the
call
fuck
yourself
up.
give the pussy to another man? Oh, bitch,
Go
you
ahead,
don't do
Corey.
that.
Go ahead and say what you gonna say.
Well, I'm just saying, you got an Arab over there with you. So are y'all in a poly relationship or y'all in a monogamy relationship?
But did he come from over
Oh,
there, or he
if
was
you can
born
hunt,
over
you can
here?
hear.
We're in a poly relationship.
But was he born
Okay,
over
you
there,
go
or was he born over here?
He was born over here.
See, he's going to be Americanized in his thinking. He's going to be a little different
Yeah.
than those guys over there. Those
Yeah,
guys
Yeah,
over
he's
there
gonna be
kick each other's
Americanized,
ass.
but what's in your genes is in your genes.
Yeah, his
So if
dad
you
might
feel
say,
a certain
"Do
way,
not let this bitch talk to you that way."
I'm
You know.
telling you, if you
He
feel a
said, "Are you
certain way,
are you
genetically, he gonna knock her ass off first, then knock his ass off.
Nah, I don't want to die yet. I want to die when I want to die.
No, I
I
don't.
You
I
a
want
don't.
to
I
grown
be
don't
nigga
think
then.
so. I think it's about environment. You know what I mean? I think it's like where
nature versus nurture.
that you took the words right out of my mouth. I think so
Mhm.
because you grow up seeing certain things and it affects you later on. Like I catch myself every now and again having a ghetto ass ratchet thought. I'll be like, oh, that was a Cheryl Wade moment right there. Because my mom was you know, like I don't have the thought.
But you have to
You
go
know,
back to
because
this though.
growing up, my mom was
Let's go
always
back to
looking for the come
genetics.
up. I saw this old
But
lady
let's go
had like
back to
this much
genetics
money she was
again.
putting in her purse, and I was like, dang, I could knock her over.
But still, a lot of that is still genetics. So you can have the environment. Environment has an effect on us, but genetics. Let's go all the way back to evil. Okay?
I don't think you're
We had
genetically
people raping.
predisposed to doing crime. You know what I'm saying? I think
Oh,
Hold on.
wait, what we
Certain
can't talk
races
about.
are more aggressive when it comes to crimes. They might flip it on another race and make it seem like it's a different race, but they are genetically engineered to be criminals, to be evil.
Give
Certain
an
races.
example.
I'm
Give
not
Put a
an
name
going
on
to
it.
say that.
Name
But
one of
there's
those
certain
races.
races that raped.
I thought this was
killed.
Be Real.
Y'all know what
You're
I'm
being
talking about,
PC.
and that is genetics.
I want you to say
Genetically,
it.
Yep.
I
some
want you
You're
to
races
being
say it.
are
PC.
Yeah,
genetically,
we're
some
not
races
being
are
real.
evil.
Arshawn, what's that behind you? Oh, that's
I
Be
think it's
Real.
it. Let me see. You move my mic. There it is.
Okay, y'all with
Oh.
y'all with the shit, huh?
Uh-huh.
So again, some
I
races
want to know what races you talking about.
some races are genetically.
Are you talking about the race on that picture?
Well, first of all, race doesn't exist. Okay, let's get
Okay,
that.
so then what you talking about?
I'm talking about genetics. People of a lighter skin have genes that says they're evil. Okay, let's put it that way. That is genetics. That's not
What's evil?
environmental.
I've known some
That's
pretty
genetics.
wicked light skinned bitches though, so there might be something to that.
I don't know. Corey. You have to adjust your
I'm
perspective
just
on what
saying,
you
so
consider evil, though. Morality is subjective.
What do
and
I consider
cultural.
evil? Evil is somebody raping somebody
Who
that's
said
taking
that's
something
evil?
against somebody else's will, somebody that's burning somebody alive,
Why is
somebody
that
that
evil?
hangs people.
Why is that evil?
Excuse me?
Why is that evil?
If somebody burns you alive, that's not evil.
Why?
You're inflicting pain on someone else.
Okay, but why is that evil? My uterus inflicts pain on me every month, so I'm gonna ask you again.
Dude,
Why? Yes, I
You
went there.
you see the color of her skin? It's close. It's light bright next to white. So she would be the one that asked why, because she looked like her folks.
But if you think about it, we don't know why we consider why certain acts are evil.
It's all
That's
conditioning,
true.
though.
What if
We've been
there's
conditioned to
something
believe
in
that.
person? What if there's something in that person that was put there to trigger at a certain point in the simulation and say, all right, this person got to go to the next dimension. All right? They don't know that. But
I don't want to talk about that right now.
We
I gotta go
finna
to sleep
go
tonight.
there. We finna go there. We finna get deep. We finna get deep. Whoever designed that person designed them with those tendencies. So we got to ask ourselves, why is a person born a murderer? Why is a person born homophobic? Why does a person have tendencies to be that tiller? There go that tiller. The lie of tiller. I mean, we don't know why what we say is evil because none of this really has any point.
That's true. Just like we were on the thread and somebody asked me, I said, well, what was it about, y'all? Where I said, well, he should have died. Oh, the lady, she outed the guy saying that she caught him with his cousin, which I said, okay, it probably wasn't his cousin. It was just a guy that he was messing around with, but because she saw them together often, he probably told her that this is my cousin. Mm-hmm. So she ran off. Remember when she caught two guys? So I said, right. Well, yeah, he should have killed her. And somebody said, why would she why do you think it's okay to say he should have killed her? I said, well, what's wrong with being murdered? She said, ma'am, I'm done talking to you. Because we don't know if it's really bad to take somebody's life. For me, this is the beginning of our life. We don't know what comes next. What if it's really paradise on the other side? What if it's something that's totally different? I mean, we don't know. So how do we know that it's really bad to take a life?
We don't know. And there are no laws. There are no official laws that govern right or wrong. Now there's legal laws that if you go legality. That's legality, but there are no natural laws like physics, gravity, expression, phenotype, all that shit that's natural. There are no natural laws to say this is wrong. If anything, nature encourages murder.
Encourages death.
It is the thing that rules us all. It's the thing that rules our politics, our religion, how we're taught in school. Look at this corona shit. Why do you think we're all quarantined right now? Because of death. All right?
Yeah, but ain't nobody getting out alive.
Is that death or is that fear? Or is that fear of death? Well, see, that's what I think about it. It seems more like fear mongering.
Some people want to be here for however long they want. Like, for me, I don't plan on living a really long life. I don't want to be here for that long. I'm going to do what I got to do, and then I'm going to, go to the other side to see what it's like. I'm not spending no 80 years on this earth. I swear to God, can't look like my granny. I want to be beautiful when I go out.
That is so funny. I used to say that when I was younger. I used to say, man, as soon as I'm like so old that I'm not good looking no more, I just want to lay down and go. I don't want to be one of these wrinkly, funny smelling people. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm on this motherfucker with me, I shitted on myself. I don't want to.
Well, I just don't want to be here like unnecessarily. Like, I feel like there's no point in us being here because.
Well, you said you don't want to be here unnecessarily, but is it even necessary to be here when you don't know why you're here?
No, I'm gonna have a goddamn good time, and then I'm.
But you know what? Now you're delving off into some what do you call that? Some Hitler type shit, because Hitler was talking about a culling of the useless eaters, people who don't serve a purpose. Saying. And it looks like that's what this coronavirus, nobody wants to say it. Who's it attacking? Yeah. People who are already sick, the elderly. Is really attacking motherfuckers who aren't very productive in society. I haven't seen any healthy, able-bodied working people die. I've seen some get sick and they don't even look bad, but most of the people who it's affecting, who it's killing, have been people who are pretty much getting ready to go anyway. It just kind of
and it's people that's probably on Social Security, already have underlying health issues. Correct. So therefore they are not contributing to society. They've already donated their contribution. So why are they here?
Bats noise. I don't believe that at all. Oh, they bought some bad bats over there, and man, them motherfuckers been eating bats for years over there, and now all of a sudden it gave someone coronavirus. Listen, those niggas created that shit to wipe out You know what I mean? A portion of the plan. You know, what are those people? All those rich motherfuckers, Elon Musk and Zuckerberg and all them. They're trying to develop
Okay.
that, universal basic income or whatever, because they like pretty soon everything's going to be automatic. There won't be any jobs. We just found out we could possibly live on this other planet up here, Nebulon 6 or whatever the fuck it is. We're going to leave these
Yes,
poor
indeed.
motherfuckers down here, and we will just
Mhm.
give them this universal basic income so that they can live and provide for themselves. But before
Mm.
that, the the unspoken is we gotta wipe a bunch of these motherfuckers out so that the earth can
Hey,
sustain.
hey, let me say something.
Go ahead.
I mean, that's why Kobe went first, probably. He was done. His time was up. He was
Hey,
done.
listen, that nigga retired. He had no other purpose for being here, and that's how I want to go out. Like, I want to get transfer done.
But not
First of
not the
all, let's thank
helicopter.
God.
You know, that
Let's
was
thank God for transfer, because I'm gonna be one of them motherfuckers on Nebulon or whatever. I ain't
man, your
getting a
ship will be
microchip.
porting for Nebulon 6 in 15.
Oh my God. But yeah, I want to be like,
Prepare to
you
enter
know?
cryostasis. You know.
Oh Lord.
But for real though, like, no one really, whoever created us, if you really think about it, if anybody really thinks about it, whoever had enough energy, power, whatever, knowledge to create our universe, if there is even a universe and it's not just like us, you know, I'm not even sure if there are other planets.
Like you remember that movie, The Truman Show?
That's what it was, Arshawn. I was just telling Tanila about that last
The Truman
week.
Show
I
with
said, I
Jim
got
Carrey.
out of my vehicle and I looked around,
yeah, look at
and
this
it felt
universe.
so surreal. I don't know what was going on. And it was echoing. And I'm like, how the hell is my neighborhood echoing? It's weird. It didn't look right. The sky didn't even look real. That was the name of the movie I was trying to think of. It was The Truman Show.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't real.
And he found out his whole
Yes.
life was a show. You know, like they had cameras in his ring,
Oh
and
my
it
gosh.
was crazy.
Yes.
And
Yes.
but if you watch movies, I think they hint at shit like that. Watch the movie
Yes.
Idiocracy. Have you ever seen Idiocracy?
Yes.
I said this
Yes.
10 years ago. I said, man, we are moving toward that. Look, we don't even
We
speak in
are.
whole words anymore. It was
We
litty. Now
are,
it's lit.
because of
You know,
everything. We have smart devices, but people are becoming dumb
right?
because of the devices. Devices are doing everything
They don't
for
teach
us.
kids how to write cursive anymore. I said, well, I had to ask my
Yep.
son the other day. I said, well, nigga, if you get famous, how you gonna give someone your autograph? You know, we're
They didn't.
reverting
They
back to slave time.
and
Nigga
because
be
they
marking
didn't
the
use
X.
their hands and they didn't know how to write, they were picking up things at the hospital in that movie, and their hands were bending. Like it was weird.
Right.
Like they didn't know how to do that in Idiocracy.
Oh my
Crazy.
God. Well, that
Mhm.
brings me to my next point. I was talking about this to Michaela. She was telling me how she doesn't really know what the purpose of life is, and I told her that I think it's just entertainment, because if you look at our media,
Fuck
we
these
put our
hoes.
characters through, like, we put our characters through pain. We make our characters suffer. We make our characters in media do all kinds of shit that, you know, kind of replicate our life for the purpose of entertainment. So if you think about the video game Sims, if we keep developing that video game, 10,000 years from now, it's very possible that if we don't self-destruct, that video game could simulate what we know as reality.
Yeah.
And so then if humankind somehow ceases to exist, but that simulation is still there on a server somewhere, then they will be questioning how they got there, and then they would evolve, and then they could actually make a simulation inside a simulation. So like, is any of this even real, like Koi is suggesting? Mm-hmm. And when you think about it, anything powerful enough to have created something this large, this scientific, would have no need for us. My finite, fragile state is not needed for someone who could create me and billions other people like me. So we must be for entertainment, because what other purpose could we serve? It's just like the Truman Show, you know? Like, his life is for entertainment. Our simulations that we run now with our AI and all that artificial intelligence, everything that we have as far as technology, it's either to entertain us or make our lives easier. That's what we're for. We're either here for entertainment or to make some other being's life easier, and we just don't know how we're doing that.
No, but that's so big what you said, you know, the analogy with the Sims, because here's the thing. I am God. to a sim. You know what I mean? Pop up with the
Yeah.
food, the blanket. You know what I mean? Boom, let there be light. You know what I mean? Because I said so. And man, that is so powerful what you just said right there. Because who's to say we aren't in the simulation right now? And then we created that. And in the Sims, you know, then you give them the ability to create, because as the program gets more complex, then eventually there will be AI and things like that. And then these beings in the Sims will be having their own thoughts and feelings and stuff like that. And then they will have
It's
questions.
just like
How did I get
AI.
here?
Y'all remember the movie AI?
Yeah,
Correct,
with the little
correct.
boy from the Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was really freaky. That
Yeah.
freaked me out.
Yeah.
Mommy.
A weird ass
Stop, Corey, because all we can see is that picture.
man. Hey, this was a long ass 5 minutes, man. I think it started out rocky, but I think we kind of got our balance and had some really good interfacing. So yeah, but I got to get off here. I think I'm in trouble. So I will see you guys later. I mean, if I don't, the last place I
Music.
was seen was North Little Rock, Arkansas, on the
Music.
Light up.
Oh,
All right, I gotta
all
figure out
right,
how to
y'all.
get
So
this
y'all
on there.
tune in. This is our first. And y'all let us know what y'all think.
Let me know when you're ready.
All right,
All right, yeah,
I'm out.
y'all. Signing off.